Hello and welcome to the first of my campervan conversion vlogs, in which I will take this fairly standard compact panel van and attempt to do a DIY conversion into some sort of campervan. If you're joining me from Cruising the Cut, welcome! Thank you for coming on over. If you have no idea what Cruising the Cut is, it's a YouTube channel I've been doing for the last two and a half years, in which I document my life aboard a narrowboat. I'll leave a link to that in the video description below if you want to go and have a look at that. This channel, however, is all about the campervan conversion. I should make one thing absolutely clear from the outset. This is not in any way, shape or form a tutorial or how-to channel. I'm categorically not saying, hey, this is how you do a camper conversion, largely because I've never done one before, and anything I know about doing this comes from reading other camper conversion blogs or watching camper conversion videos on YouTube. I'm simply doing it as a project and documenting it for my own interest and in case anyone else happens to be interested watching on YouTube. So of course you're very welcome, indeed encouraged, to comment down below. One thing I would just mention though, I am notorious for taking a long time to edit my videos. So if you comment saying, oh, you don't want to do it that way, do it some way different, almost certainly it was weeks ago I did it and it's already done, so you're too late. So thank you for the sentiment, but it's probably too late now anyway. But nonetheless, you are of course very welcome to comment. I think that's enough of a preamble. Let me show you the van and tell you why I bought this one. This is a 2013 Toyota Proace. It's the long wheelbase version, although that doesn't say much because the short wheelbase version is only about 30 centimetres shorter anyway. And the van is exactly the same as the Citroen Dispatch and the Peugeot Expert. All three companies got together for this, so all the vans are pretty much identical, but slightly different specification depending on whether you buy the Toyota, Citroen or Peugeot variant. The van has sliding doors on both sides and is currently ply lined. That will come out during the conversion, although some of it may well go back in again. It's also got this metal ladder frame behind the driver, which is to protect the driver from any loads hurling forwards under braking, and that will also come out. The layout is a driver's seat and then a double passenger seat. I'm going to leave it like that. Many people would put in swivelling seats, but for the design I've got in my head, I don't mind the cab section being the cab section and the back being the camper section. So that's going to stay as it is. There are two opening doors at the back. I'd have preferred a hinged upwards tailgate, but very few seem to come with that. Although there are fewer of them about, I specifically looked for the Toyota Proace version rather than the Citroen or Peugeot version for two reasons. Firstly, because it comes as standard with a passenger airbag, and since this is going to be a camper van and therefore I might have passengers, that is important. Although airbags were an option on the other makes, I couldn't find a single one for sale with a passenger airbag. The other thing the Proace comes with as standard is air conditioning. It was a lot easier to find this as an option on the other vans, but many just don't seem to have it. I can only presume that when people buy vans for their commercial drivers, they don't assume the driver needs aircon and that he or she can just wind the window down. Well, as a camper van, I wanted aircon, and it was just easier to get the Proace version where you knew it was going to have what I wanted as standard. This is the 2-litre HDI version of the van. There's also a 1.6 available, 126 horsepower, 320 newton meters of torque, and a 6-speed gearbox. Plus you get Bluetooth and USB and even a CD player, and as someone who still has CDs, I'm very pleased about that. Let's not forget, incidentally, electric windows and electric heated mirrors. It's quite trivial, I know, but one of the things I like about this van is this storage compartment over the driver's seat. Very handy when it's going to be a camper. The gist of this will be take out the ply lining, insulate the van with a vapour barrier, put some sort of lining back in again, probably carpeted, fit a little kitchen area, a bed that will probably have to extend or pull out to make it wide enough, some storage cupboards, and the real trick is going to be squishing it all into this very small area. I'm not going to have a pop top for the simple reason they are staggeringly expensive. I would like one, I really would, but they're at least £3,000 to £4,000. I don't have that money. So it's just going to remain a standard sized, non-pop top, somewhat headroom restrained camper, but it's okay to sit in, and if you're outside in the countryside anyway, you can always go walking and stretch your legs if you want to stand up. The camper will be really just for sleeping in, I suppose. Anyway, that's the plan. I'm going to work on some designs. I'll probably share those with you in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you will stick with me through the vlog series. Subscribe to the channel if you want to make sure you see them, and also I think YouTube has a little bell icon you're supposed to click on so that you get notifications when the next video is online. Cheers now, bye bye.